Hello, BanterM here. How's it going today? I said today. Crap, I'm an idiot. Hello, BanterM here. How's it going? I hope it is going great. Today, I'm going to be showing you different methods of killing the Ender Dragons that are absolutely bizarre and ones that actually could work. So, 3 of the ones that I think are the best are 1, the TNT Minecart, 2, beds, and 3, End crystals. So I have done a bunch of testing, figure out how to use these to your advantage when killing the Ender Dragon. Some of them probably won't work, but some of them could actually be a possibility to killing the Ender Dragon super easily. So, let's get into it. Okay, so I have an end portal here, but we're not going into the end just yet. I want to show you each of these in work first. So, let's start with the end crystal. As I'm sure you know, or maybe don't know, end crystals have huge explosions that do massive amounts of damage. It may not look like much, but it's a lot. So, how much damage does this actually do? Okay, so here we are. I've got fully enchanted blast protection armor, and I'm going to eat a golden apple. Let's go to survival mode. Let's try this out. Okay, I've eaten an enchanted golden apple. I'm gonna hit it. Bruh. Turn the difficulty to hard. Yeah, for a second there, I thought motion nerfed into crystals. Though really, who would have been surprised? No, I'm just an idiot. Okay, so here I am. I have completely blast protection for netherite armor. Put the end crystal down. This is how much damage it does. And that's without an enchanted golden apple. I eat the enchanted golden apple, get to full health, and it completely takes away all of these extra golden hearts down here. That's crazy. So now, let's try taking these off, eating an enchanted golden apple, see what happens. Oh. Okay, well, I just simply die. That's fun. Okay, so these things right here, they deal a massive amount of damage. I'm sure you've seen in servers like 2B2T, they use these. With good reason. So, the next method would be beds. Now, in the overworld, these do nothing. But in the Ender, they do just about the same damage as an end crystal. This still does a little bit more. Still beat it. But it does a crazy amount of damage. And now, the final one would be this. TNT Minecarts are a crazy way to deal with damage. If you go up to one, right-click on the rail several times, you'll see the amounts are going up constantly. Now I bump this, it starts to move in a direction. And then it blows up. Now what happens when you put over 100 is this. This is the same mark a electric creeper makes when it blows up. This means a massive explosion. I'll show you it right here. Okay, I've got a rail down and we're gonna place a ton of these. Thank you, cow. Very cool. Thank you for nearly giving me a heart attack! Okay, let's try this again and not have a cow blow it up. Don't you even think about it, skeleton. Okay, so in order to get rid of mobs, I don't want this to break. Turn this on peaceful and turn it off. Now I want to show you this. This is crazy. These minecarts move on their own. They're pushing each other, and as soon as something bumps into them, yeah, well, that happens. Still going. I'm falling down. Hey guys, how's it going today? I'm just, chilling, couple thousand blocks up. Just everyday stuff. How are you today? Yeah, it's not stopped yet. Oh hey, it started raining. And here we are. I have no idea where we are whatsoever. Let me just... Bruh. Okay, so we're back here. Let's go look at the explosion. So as you can see here, it did exactly what I expected it to. It makes these weird craters in the ground. And I think these look pretty neat. As you can see, regular craters don't look like that. This is from a highly explosive detonation at one time. Basically, a uniform explosion. So how much damage does this do to the Ender Dragon? Well, this is the best part. Because, well, this is where it gets interesting. Just gonna head through the portal. And as you can see here, I've kind of already made an attempt at this. I just want to show you all the methods. I just want to show you the methods first. So let's start with our first one, which was the end crystal. Now, I gotta first show you how you can use these without taking damage. Because what most of the time happens, you use this, and you die, right? Well, what if I told you there's a way to do this without losing more than half a heart, and people just don't know it? And I will be making a video on this. This will be my next video, but don't worry, I'm not gonna leave you here and wait for it. So what this method is, and it can work with any block, is if you go under it. I don't know why anyone hasn't done this before, and it makes it so simple for this to work. Put it here, you could even go here as well. You destroy this, and you'll be perfectly fine. Watch, go into survival mode, blow it up, look, half a heart. I don't even have my armor on, or a golden apple. Okay, so how much damage does this do on the Ender Dragon? Let's see. Boom, like that. Easily, with 2 or 3 end crystals, we got him down to half health. Just from these things. These things. That's insane. So how much do beds do? Well, first, let's watch it. This is what happens when you blow it up in the Ender. Fire goes everywhere. This is one, again, of the tougher things. And people also use beds to do bed mining for ancient debris in 1.16. And this same strategy I used over here works for beds too. And I still don't know why people don't use it. Well, I guess education. Yeah. So watch, I'll show you. So as he comes down, you go to this part right here where he cannot reach you. You place a bed and blow it up. So it barely does any damage from his back, but you do this from the front, and this works with any block too. If you just go under it, it will not damage you whatsoever. This does not have to be bedrock or obsidian. It can literally just be netherrack, and you're fine. The strategy you want to use here is to make 4 things on each side, depending on where he's gonna come. And if you want this to be safer, you can even build one here as well, on each side. So he's right here. Place down a bed, blow it up, and look, that does almost a quarter of his health. Nearly the same amount as the end crystal. Okay, so I told you this was going to be interesting with the TNT Minecarts, and yes, it's very interesting. So, here's what you would do. You would place a rail here, do the same old placing of 100 or more TNT Minecarts, and obviously this is not very realistic considering you can't hold that much in your inventory. But still, this is really cool to see. So I've got nearly 100 now. So we all know how he comes over and he destroys blocks in here, right? Well, he cannot destroy entities. He will destroy this rail, but he cannot destroy this. So if you can get a bow with flame on it, come right here and wait until he comes. This is where it gets interesting. So, obviously, I'm not going to do this in survival. This is basically a suicide mission. As you can see here, it blows up everything within its radius. And even this little trick here will not stop it. But as he comes down, you're going to want to come right here. And yeah, he's kind of gone, way up there. So what just happened? Remember how earlier when I blew myself up, I got launched some 2,000 blocks in the air? The Ender Dragon does as well, except just not that high. He goes up to as high as he can inside of the Ender. I don't think it's possible for him to go any higher. So he kind of just gets stuck up here. And now, obviously, this is not the best method for killing the Ender Dragon, but this is a very cool thing to see. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention... That's not very cool of you, Ender Dragon. I forgot to mention that you can actually get him down to about 7/8 of his health with the TNT. I did it with about 150 cards, and I nearly killed him. I'm sure you could do it if you did more. You just have to time it right, make sure you got it. And I wanted to show you guys. So, that is all for today. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to see stuff like this and better, consider subscribing. Well, I will see you guys in the next one. That is all for today. BanterM out.